あ、でもなんか PS 見れてない人とか多いな、なんか。PS4。でも見れてる人もいるな。どういうことだ。はい、再度どうもこんばんは。見れてる人と見れてない人がいるんだよな、今。なんでだ。あれ、なんかいろいろとバグってんのかな。どうしたアイピック。あれやっぱ見れないんだけど。なんでだ。ちょっと待ってくれ。エピック。競技ワールドカップイベント詳細。あと40分。あ、決勝でしょこれ。違う違う違う、決勝じゃなくてこれ見たいんだけど。ランキング&ライブリプレイだからこれを見たいんだけど。あと40分。2時ちょうど。違う、2時ちょうどだ。2時ちょうどに見れるってこと。2時から6時。待って、もしかしてさ、あ、今やるやつはちょっとあれなのか。でも10分後始まるんだよな。マシュメロでも配信されてる。なんだこれマジ。どうして見れないんだ。こんばんはゆかさん。なんで見れないの。まあしばらく待ってみるか。でも2時になったら 2時からだよね、マシュメロのライブって。ちょっと待って。フォートナイト公式。マシュマロのライブをフォートナイトワールドカップで視聴しよう。2時から。なんで見れないんだ。もうやめてくれ、ちょっと。マジで言ってる。マジか。それはちょっと違うくないかい、ピック。もう始まっちゃうよ。だって8分後。なんか見れてる人と見れてない人がいるんだよな。わけわからん。ちょっと。
眠いおちおちのおちしちゃう。
はい、どうぞ。あ、なんでマッチなの。なんでマッチなの。出てきた出てきた出てきたけど、なんでマッチなの。はい。
ゲーム内でライブ見たら出してもらえるんですかね。
いや、ゲーム内は多分もらえないと思う。 YouTube で見ないといけないから。これ戻ったらいいかな。じゃあ、はい、戻ったら見れるようになるかな。来たかな。ロード中。ちょっと誰か PS4 起動してみて、もし見れたよっていう人いたら教えてください。そのロード画面じゃない方、ロビー画面で。いや、見れねえ。あ、えなにこれなにこれなにこれなにこれなにこれなにこれ。ちょ、待って待って待って待って。 何これもう本当にそれは違うって。なんで見れないのPS4。おかしくねそれは。ちょっと待って。まだ PS4 配信来てないとかある？ちょっと待って。一回さ、なんか増えてる。クリエイティブってさ、大画面で見たいんだけど、これ。みんな見れてる。PC の人は見れてんのか？なんでだ？まあ正直これで見るようやったらスマホで見た方が一番早いんだけどね。ラップもらえるし。出た。なんでこれなの？欲しくね？真っ暗だし。スイッチオフのやつよね。全然表示されんけど。これでしょ？大画面でいけないのかな。
My grandfather used to be a professional baseball player, and he used to play for Kansas City Royals. He played center field, and he was a 5-time All-Star.
I'm famous Amos Opus. I'm Keena's grandfather, and I keep him in line.
これで一回見てる。
I watched plenty of videos.
これで無理だったらもうこれで見るしかないもんな。でもどうせ20分見るだけでいいから。いいんじゃないかな。いやダメだ PSO。見れないの PSO 大画面の方で。なんで？おかしくね？絶対さ、こっちのマッチで見る方負荷かかるよな。なのになんで？マジか。いやもうこれでしか無理なんか。それはそれで嫌なんだけど。で画面でっかくできないのこれ。マッチ中まだ確認できるの？マッチ中だけだけど、じゃあ見れるようになったら教えてください。
マッチ中まだ確認できるので、そのうち見れるんじゃないですか。
そのうちか。まあ待つか。ちっちゃすぎん。
My grandfather had fans watching him come play baseball. So when he hits a home run, they all cheer. I hope that fans will be cheering my name, especially when I win the World Cup.
まあこれで見てるか。スマホぐらいのサイズしかない。でも多分スマホで見た方まだでっかいもん。 じゃあツイッターで調べてみるか。
Welcome back to the Fortnite World Cup. We're here today for the duos competition.
10 weeks of competition leads to this.
The Fortnite World Cup Finals duo competition begins right now. Teammate has to be at 30 health. The wall comes through, trying to spray it, and it's not
これ
going
昨
to
日のやつや
happen.
ん。
Zayt and Saf, 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Yes, they will. Zexro and Vinny spraying from the high ground. It's a 2 versus 1. The player right on the edge of the zone. The shockwave into the air, and he's going to drop on down to hype for the moment. The spray coming on in. It's not enough.
Oh, no, no,
Still
no,
looking for the replacement
no.
here. He gets it on land. Takes the wall. 184. The double snipe combination.
Whoa.
Calculator
Big.
and backwood. They're holding the high ground, and that's the victory royale. I want to see where we stand here. The best players we've ever seen in any lobby, literally ever. And we're here along with literally 18,000 people at Arthur Ashe Stadium. Nyrox takes out Falconer down low, and he's wrestling with everyone, but Nyrox is out. Oh no, he does manage to get the elimination, and he gets the victory royale. Aqua, Nyrox looking to pick up the first World Cup back-to-back victory royale. Pressure coming on in, they drop down low, the tags coming. Oh my gosh. Oh, the 150. One versus
えぐいよなマジ。
one versus the player up top. There's just
昨日
no
のや
way.
つこれ。
4ZR will take the final game. The results are in. Congratulations
No.
to the first
No.
ever Fortnite World Champions, Aqua and Nyrox. The win and $3 million.
How do you feel, buddy?
I don't know what to say. This is crazy.
I don't know what happened. We just popped off.
いやー、さあもうちょいでソロのファイナルが始まります。さあ来
Ladies
た
and
ー。
gentlemen, boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between, welcome back to the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Today it will be the solos
めっちゃ
competition.
ダン
And
ス踊って
after
る。
2 years of Fortnite action and so many months of qualifiers, we are here to crown our first ever World Champion Solo. My name is Sundown, joined here by Bala TW, and it is going to be an incredible day.
It is over 30 countries are represented here today in the World Cup Finals. And I mean, this entire weekend has been amazing. It has had some of the most amazing Fortnite action. And this is the best of the best of competitive Fortnite. So we're going to go ahead. We already did crown the World Champions duo in Nyrox and Aqua.
And it was very well deserved from there. Don't forget about the Creative Championship in the Pro-Am that kicked it all off on Friday. We saw the Fish Fam take it away, and then of course the cooler duo of Aqua and Nyrox, crediting the boot camp, all the practice put in. The first half of the games were rough. The back three, Victory Royale, top 5 with 2 clutch eliminations coming out of Aqua to push them in.
目安はマシュメロのライブが見れたら寝るっていう感じなんで。
That we will. We'll see if he's going to be able to repeat some of the magic that he did yesterday, but he's not the only person. We have 100 more players. And they all competed over 5 weeks of solo qualifiers. We have already awarded $6 million over the course of those qualifiers, and 40 million players competed to try to qualify for this day right now. Only 100 players remain.
And they're all fighting for their share of the $15 million prize pool. We've already given away $18 million between the creative and the duos competition yesterday, as well as the charity portion for the Pro-Am, and they all want to be in that top spot. First place walking away with $3 million in prize money, but for most of them, it's about the title. They want to be in the top spot. They want the clout. They want the recognition. They want to say, I am the ultimate Victor Royale.
So we're going to go ahead and join the players on the floor in the Arthur Ashe Stadium. They're ready. We're going to go ahead with our first group of contestants. It is Booka, Bizzle, Commandment, Vivid, Cease, Snow, Riversun, Leleo, and Dubs.
マハウフン
These were the players who qualified out of NA East, NA West, and Brazil during the first week. The ones who rose to the occasion right away, cemented themselves in there. You didn't have to worry about it. And right away, how can you not call out the NA East Titans of Bizzle, Vivid, and Cease? Been around forever. And Cease, more importantly, we said he deserved more recognition. He was one of the best. And what did he do yesterday? Third place with Elevate. He's looking ready to go, but Dubs is also ready. Him and Mega had an incredible performance yesterday, and they're looking to represent on the stage.
So we'll see if he's going to be able to do that. Of course, at the top of the list is Booga. A lot of people are looking forward to see what he can do on a LAN environment in this stage. See if he can continue the performance he's had in the last couple of weeks. So we're going to continue, though. Dubs had an we're going to check in with Jordan Fisher on the floor with Dubs.
Thank you so much, Fortnite family and fans. What's going on? I'm Jordan Fisher. I've got Dubs right here. Dubs, you placed consistently well during the qualifiers, wrangling a first, second, and sixth place finish over the course of 3 weeks of solos, and as well, let's go, and placed in the duos as well. Qualified for the duos. How does competing on this stage now compare to yesterday's?
抜けてみよう。多分無理だと思うけど。
今気づいたけどマシュメロつべでライブしてるね。
ね、そうだからライブは確定なんだけど、どっちでやるか分かんない。つべなのかワンタイムなのかがはっきりしてない。まだ多分つべだと思うんだけど、つべっていうかライブの方なんだろうけど、もしここで裏切ってワンタイムできたらマジ神だよね。まだか。ちょっと待って、一回ゲームモード選択いって、見れる。なんで見れないの？2時からね、そうなの。再販来てるから分かんないんだよ、そこら辺が。なんで見れないの PS4。
でも再販来たしな、どうだろう。
これで2時近くなってきて落とされたら完全ワンタイム。クリアから。いやでもさすがに予告してないからな。ワンタイムでマシュメロのイベントありますみたいな感じで来てないからな。わかんないんだよな。はい、準備完了。さあ、来た。まだ CM じゃん。えぐ。えぐ。
俺のコントローラーの電池寿命来たかもな。
悲しい。えぐキーボード操作今の。
Playing for his family, his
pressure
mom, and
up.
trying to do everything he can to make an even bigger name for themselves. But speaking of bigger names for themselves, this next group has so many top titles. Starting off there with Tfue, and then following up Unknown Army, Niddle, Funk, Saw, Epic Whale, Harpoon, Lasers, and Curse. I mean, Balla. What can we say about these players?
A lot of huge names. Of course, we'll start with Tfue. The qualifying run he had in week number 3 is one of the most memorable moments out of the entire Fortnite World Cup online opens. And what a story it was in front of 250,000 people on a stream, no delay, just slayed out and qualified.
Was able to play very well in the LAN environment. Has taken that title at TwitchCon. Let's not forget about somebody else who was there. We got Funkwong played yesterday on the stage and is looking to continue to roll it forward. As well, another player who is a big competitive veteran coming from a MOBA background, transitioning into Fortnite and showing his ability to break it down and push the meta farther. And then you have the two young warriors out of Clicks and Epic Whale, known for taking walls, taking names, and pressing forward, doing everything they can to stop their opponents.
日本のフォートナイト公式の方も始めた今ついさっきめっちゃ踊ってんじゃん。かっこいい。
If you make a mistake, you will be the victim. Easy, bro.
What?
My name is Enrique.
あ、あれか、裂け目バグか。
I'm 14 years old. My name in game is
裂け目バグ公認だったからって。
Easy, bro. I like that line.
いや、めっちゃリアルじゃない。
Package that was amazing. We'll see if it is going to be easy. So today, going to continue forward, see who's on the floor. It is going to be Lukey, Left Eye, Fleeter Moyes, T-Chub, Core Gaming, Wakey, Dementos,
Royal Bomba,
Cat, and LOL Boom.
And another group loaded with talent. LOL Boom in particular, the young Irish lad, qualified in the same week as his duo Core Gaming. They didn't represent in the duos competition. We got to interview both of them, and they're excited to be here, excited to represent not only for their countries, but also for their families. And then also looking up there, Left Eye and Dementos have been around the scene for a very long time since the beginning, have that veteran experience.
ちょっとまだ PS4 あれなんか大画面で見れるようにならないのかな。
top-heavy lobbies, they are going to be comfortable.
Yeah, and I'm also looking at Banny, who was Faxbox's duos from the previous Asian group, and he is one of the most aggressive players. He also plays tons of high ground, tries to look for tons of eliminations on the high ground. So we'll see how the Asian region and how he performs there with his strategy converts to this stage.
But can't forget about Takamura out of Japan, and then Cat coming from Oceania, two players who are very aggressive. But we talked about LOL Boom, we talked about wanting to represent his family and what it means to him. Let's hear a little bit about that from him.
Hi, my name is Lalboom. I'm originally from Philippines, but I live in Ireland, and I qualified for the solo Fortnite World Cup. Every week was really intense. I didn't expect myself to qualify for the
PS4 の人やっぱみんな見れてないじゃん。
Unbelievable. What I love about competitive Fortnite is the players around it. Everyone's so nice. Those people are really humble. I don't really feel any pressure on me. I just really focus on this moment and this tournament, and hopefully I do good and bring back home one of the best Fortnite players in the world. I'd like to thank my parents, my brothers especially, and also the viewers that stuck up to me and who are loyal to me, because they're like the only ones that supported me throughout this whole journey, and I'd just like to thank all of them.
Yeah, for it.
It's so nice
Fortnite
to see
の
someone
公
who's
式なんか
so
ツイートしてねえ
grateful
か
to
な
be in the position, but continue striving forward. Someone who was originally seen in the skirmishes, but now wants to perform on the main stage. On to our next group, representing out of NA East, NA West, and Brazil. We have Dracons, Rogue Shark, Colorful, Mega, Bucky, Class, Rux, Pizzas, and Saints.
マシュメロパフォーマンスだから多分これ YouTube っていうか配信でだね。
I know we've talked about on broadcast that video of him qualifying, his dad in the background coaching him, and he's here today by himself. He has performed on the stage before back at the summer block party. He did quite well there and had a good time on the stage, so we'll see. That was a little bit of a less competition. It was for charity. This today is for $15 million total.
And he's going to want to be pushing the pace,
まだ大丈夫
particularly
で
players like this.
43
Class
分まだ大丈夫
extremely analytical, keeps a notebook with him at all times and wants to break
そ
down
ろ
his
そろ
opponent's
そろそろ
interaction.
来ててく
Got
れ
to
頼
see
む
a little bit
そろそろそろそろそろそろそろそろ どうしてなんで見れんの？差別だよ、それは。それは違うやん、もう。マジ言ってる？大画面で見させてくれ。さすがに。あ、マシュオークいいな、本当に持ってる人。マシュオーク。パッパッパッパッパッパッパッパッパッパッパッパッパッ。
PS4 だけなの？最悪。
なんか PC とかの人見れてるんだけど、大画面で PS4 だけマッチ行かないと見れない。どういうこと？絶対こっちの方重いやん。なんでそんなめんどくさいことしても。最悪や。いろんな人見てみよう。ちょっとこれやっぱみんなクリエイティブで見てるな。他の配信者さん見てるけど。来た来た。よし。
After being first for 5 games in a row, really want to win it, so it felt kind of bad, but still.
Understandable. I mean, at the end of the day, though, Fortnite, this is the biggest payouts, right? Like, we're seeing some amazing payouts here. Fourth place is still very much a win, I would think, to a lot of people. Now, going into the solos tournaments today, obviously, you've been performing very consistently over the course of the last year of Fortnite comps. You're faced up against a lot of incredibly talented players all over the world, and there's a lot of different play styles. What's your mentality going into some of these fights?
For solos, I'm going to play like I've been playing for the past year. I'm just going to be confident because I play best when I'm confident.
Absolutely. Well, we see this confidence. We're going to see it again today on Real Island. What do you have next for us?
Thank you so much, Jordan. And what's surprising to me there is Zayt. I mean, it's not surprising at all, actually. He's a true competitor. He placed in 4th place yesterday, and he's very disappointed about that. You can see it on his face.
Definitely felt it wasn't good enough. He said, hey, we wanted it all. We wanted the top spot. With Zayt, you've seen it in the past. That means he's going forward. But now on to our next group, because these competitors are here to also challenge for the top spot. We have Link, Peter Pan, Lechi, Yarkos, Lucia, Mr. Savage, Snazy, Smeef, Blaster, and Issa.
The beginning of this group that you mentioned, Lechi, one of the most amazing controller players I've ever seen out of Germany, and he was so methodical and so good at the end game. It was unbelievable. The tunneling skills and able to be so aware. I can't be more impressed by Lechi.
Yes, and even in the qualification round, he said, hey, I got the spot. He was almost the first controller qualifier to get in, missed it by 1 place, and that next week when he came back to back solo trap eliminations to just flex on the entirety of Europe. Also rounding out the group, something we saw yesterday was Lucia. He's going to have the time to be on the stage as well as Mr. Savage. They're there, but let's talk about the other controller player making his first trip over here. It is Ghost Issa, the original.
ロビー配信無効にされてんじゃん今思ったけど。PS4 だけ。今気づいたわ。
So I qualified for solos in week 5. It's been 10 stressful weeks.
22時間前にオフられてる。
It's been pretty good. When I qualified, I was so happy. I had a rough 10 games. I think I played 5 games out and died like 4 times off spawn. So I was so happy when I qualified. I instantly called my mom and was like, hey, I qualified. I think it's nice that they open qualifiers. Literally everyone can qualify. You can be 13 and win millions of dollars. And just everyone is really chill. New York is way different. Like even the air, everything is so much different. The traffic, but I love it. Meeting everyone has been the nicest part. My advice would be just keep grinding. That's how you get better. Watch better player play, like watch Mongrel's VODs, whatever, and just keep grinding. That's the only way you can make it.
マジか。それはないわ。こっちの方絶対安定しねえだろう。マッチしながらとか。
He's here to take names. Now on to the next group. We but you have a lot of what I would consider dark horse contenders. Very talented players you don't hear enough about. It's Nyx, King, Clarity G, Astonish, Lunez, Jenkins, Batch, Pika, Storm, and Reverse 2K.
I just want to point out, Astonish's outfit is unbelievably incredible. He has slippers on that have claws on them.
No, those aren't slippers. He's in a full onesie and then has the jersey over it. You can check him out on Twitter. Also known for one of the coolest flint-knock plays we've ever seen. One of my favorite calls, but also have to talk about Nyx and King. They're both playing yesterday in the duels. Didn't necessarily get the results they wanted, but they're both known as much stronger individual players. They play much better when they're able to go crazy and do the game plan that they want to do.
Yeah, and in the bottom right there, you see Storm, also known as 4DR Storm. He's one of the players who fully qualified for both solos and duos, and even with this duo partner, Epic Whale, later on. We do also have Reverse 2K on the bottom half of this group. He is on the floor with Jordan Fisher. What do you got?
Standing next to me is Reverse 2K, one of the most gifted mechanically in terms of his aim, his building sense, his speed. Everything about his gameplay is one that I love and look up to personally, and I think for a lot of people here as well. Now, you've already told us that you're dropping Pressure, which is where you dropped into qualifying week, which is
で、今調べたんだけど PS4 だけなんか安定性求めるためにロビーの配信無効にしたらしい。昨日22時間前ツイートして。マジで言ってる？それはない。
Very comfortable there. Mat up really quickly with some wood right there with those mats. Now another thing that I love about you, Reverse, you're so vocal and so positive in social media, and a lot of people are supporting you and loving you, very much behind you in this journey. How does it feel to have so much support from Fortnite fans and others that are watching your streams and so forth?
It feels amazing. This Fortnite game is definitely a mental game. If you lose your mind, you're going to lose the game, so a lot of support helps.
Absolutely. Well, we love you, man. I'm excited to see you perform today. Bala, Sundown, who's next?
Thank you so much, Jordan. A lot of people from home rooting for Reverse 2K. He's made quite a fan base, and a lot of people supporting him. We're going to continue forward back in the stadium. We do have our next group, Hood J, Arius. We also have our one of Duo's champion from yesterday. It's Aqua, and then Martine, Roos, Robabs, Skylar, Kinstar, and Kinzel.
I mean, can't forget about Flexi and the X2 twins rounding out the group there, but all eyes are on Aqua, and deservedly so. Nyrock said yesterday, hey, we won because Aqua is a beast. Aqua in his interview said, we're just gonna win. And what did he say last night afterward? He's like, you know, might around, mess around, and win solos as well. He is about it, and he is that skilled. But another player who has that very similar attitude is Eros, somebody who is a controller player, swapped over from console to PC, and I had one fan particularly reach out. He's like, hey, I watch him all the time. He doesn't care about anyone else. Whoever is going, he is flying at them. He wants to be known as one of the most skilled players out there, and then you have to talk about Keemstar.
And at the bottom of that list there, we also have Flexi, who played yesterday in the duos competition. One of the actual fully qualified duos with his partner Letwick, who's playing as well. He's just amazing. His qualifying run actually was one of the most mechanically skilled things I've ever seen, but also what a struggle it was. He had so many setbacks in that week that he qualified that I almost thought that he wasn't going to make it, and it was going to be one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen.
But he was able to clutch up in the end and get to a spot. You see plenty of French representation coming out there. Of course, Keemstar been around from the very beginning, able to compete on the stage as well. Robots up there, and then we have to talk about the X2 twins. Jordan representing down south, known originally as one of the first veterans out there. We're going to toss it to a quick little video to see kind of what they're all about and what they were thinking of going into the competition.
I've played LAN, I've played online, I've played the Australian Open, I've played at Poland internationally. I really like LANs. It's a different setting because there's people actually watching you as opposed to just people watching online. I think I'm definitely getting better with it with the more LANs I do. It doesn't really sink in until you actually land here and you get here like, oh, I'm actually in New York. It is definitely a cool experience. I like to listen to music before I play and try and treat it as if I was at home just playing any other scrim. You've got to put into it. Sometimes you might have to get a little bit lucky with like qualifying and stuff. Like that's a part of it, but you can create your own luck through grinding and just hard work. it's really cool meeting the people and like experiencing it with them and learning from each other. People that can keep their calm, they definitely come through.
Jordan going to be doing everything he can to push forward and be at the top. And now we're into the qualifiers who qualified in the final week. The week 9 was the last chance qualifiers. When everything was on the line, they made it here. It's Flipnote, Cosmic, Tuzi, Aspect, Hornet, Creo, Legedian, Harians, Evil Mare, and Artram 1X.
Flipnote, one of the players out of Brazil who, you know, he was there every single week, just in the top 10, not quite reaching that final top 1 spot, which is how many spots were up per week for Brazil, but he finally did it in the final week. That shows he is clutch.
Yes, the Argentinian was all about it, and we have to talk about Aspect. Him and Anna were the original favorites going into the qualifiers. Kind of slid off the pace a little bit, had to swap up their drop spot. In the final week, he rocketed up in the lead with 60 points, but the issue was he finished his games early. Everyone else had an extra half hour. He had to sit there watching the leaderboard for an hour, but when all was said and done, he got the final spot. He'll be playing on that stage, and he'll be looking to take everyone's balls.
That 17 elimination game to qualify was definitely memorable from Aspect, but Artram 1X also had a memorable performance yesterday in the dual finals. We're going to go ahead and catch up with him on the floor.
Dominant performance from Arkham for sure. Standing next to me here, another one of the most talented. I mean, I say this over and over again. It's because I'm surrounded by the best Fortnite players, literally in the entire world. Definitely one of them here, repping the NA West. Over there, a lot of psycho players. Now, Arkham, you qualified for the World Cup in the first week of duos and in the last week of solos. Your preparation for both of these things definitely is very different. How have you prepared in comparison to yesterday, claiming that 5th spot, which was unbelievable, guys? Preparing for solos today is very different. How have you strategized for this?
Well, I try to prepare my mentality a lot better than yesterday, and I know what it's going to be like going in today, other than like tomorrow, because yesterday was like my first time playing an event. So I know what I have to do, and I know what I'm going to do to try to win today.
Absolutely. Well, that composure is everything, right? I mean, that can really help you dominate in that way. Now, again, repping NA West out there in LA for me. Listen. Your qualification both in duos and solos, you're the only person from NA West that was able to do that. What do you have to say to the rest of the West?
I mean, like, if you guys get a brain on the West Coast, I mean, like, it'll be a lot easier, you know, but otherwise, yeah, that's all you gotta do.
We gotta get a brain. Okay, I'm gonna come to Arkham School. Back to you guys on Unreal Island.
Well, I might also go to Arkham School. That was definitely...
Oh, なんか今通ったぞ。
Could say Galaxy Brain there from Arkham. You know, just get a brain going on there, looking to represent. But now the final group of competitors, it will be Sosman, Moffin, and Dretha.
Moffin.
Crew, Light, Mongrel, MQ, Teak, Blacks, and Skite.
I like the little dab there from Blacks. Absolutely incredible. Again, remember, these are the guys who qualified in the final week. And I do have to point out, and Greta was one of the players who did so. What an amazing performance it was. One of the few players who was streaming his final week, and he did it in an amazing fashion.
Winning 3 out of his first 5 games. He actually took a moment after that on the stream. Kind of, you could see him deep breath in, deep breath out, and kind of know he had it. He kept pushing forward. We got to see Crew yesterday, had some highlight reel plays, but wasn't quite able to push into the top 10. Going to want to do that today. But Bala, you know on this list who I want to talk about right now, right?
Yes, I do.
Let's hear it. What do you got for Mr. Mongrel himself?
Mongrel. What more? I mean, there's literally so much. I could talk about this guy forever. One of the most mechanically skilled players I have ever seen. So fast with his decisions, you really can't keep up. Sometimes I even have to watch him in slow motion because it's just so ridiculously fast.
And you can see his reactions on the camera, how much he cares, how much he is invested, how much he wants to be the best of the best, just as does Skite, the player from the stream, overcoming tendinitis in his wrist, qualifying through. We're going to throw it down to the floor with Jordan and a translator to catch up and hear what Skite has to say. Jordan, take it away.
Standing next to Skite here, dealing with tendinitis is a very, very big thing, especially ahead of a competition of this caliber. How have you prepared physically going into today?
avec un concours de cette nature, il y a beaucoup évidemment d'ambition et de comment est-ce que vous gérez un peu la situation?
Je m'entraîne et j'essaie de pas stresser et je reste concentré en jouant.
I try not to be too
いやもう一
stressed
個
out
上
and
な
I
んだ
just
よな。
think about the game.
Understood, as you should. Now you have a lot of LAN experience and a lot of success in online tournaments as well. Your preparation for today, going up against a bunch of the best players in the world, regions all over the world. How are you strategizing for solos today?
Tu es un des meilleurs joueurs du monde, qui a beaucoup d'expérience, etc. Mais en même temps, ça c'est une compétition nouvelle. Comment est-ce que tu t'es organisé pour la stratégie de cette Coupe du Monde?
J'essaie juste de jouer mon jeu, de ne pas stresser et j'essaie de m'adapter à la méta actuelle et voilà.
I try not to stress out, I try to sleep well, eat well, and I try to think how I'm going to really play the game.
Lovely, and that allows you composure, right? Then you can dominate. Love it, Sky. Back to you guys at Unreal Island.
Thank you so much, Jordan and Sky. Sky originally known for his win crowd performance where he was top the qualifier, top the semifinals, and then top the final. They put him on the map, and now he's here competing on the main stage, which is set for everyone who is here. But all of you guys at home, make sure you're using Fortnite.com/watch. Go check the website out. It is a more kind of tailored viewing experience. There's the ability to unlock additional items in game. And on top of that, for somebody who's super analytical, there's a map stream. There's an individual player stream. You want to see the spotlighted players, TP or dubs, they'll be on there. You want to see the best players from Asia, they'll be on there. Best players from Brazil, they'll be on there. Make sure you go and utilize this tool. Whether you're trying to get better at Fortnite or just want to watch what you want to watch, we want to give you every possible potential way to increase your viewing experience. And let us know if there's anything else you want added in there. We're always looking to improve because we're lining in stats. We got the map. I mean, what more could you want as an analyst, Paul?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely going to check it out when I get home. I'm going to go back and watch those because I need to see every little detail for some of these guys who are going to perform on this stage. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, and I can't wait to do that.
I mean, this is what is going to allow these guys to push up into the prizing. I mean, just look at some of those numbers. Of course, everyone who made it here, $50,000 going through. But once you push into that top group, you'll start seeing a little bit of a pay bump. But ultimately, at the top, it's about the $3 million. It's about being the best of the world and being crowned the world champion solo baller. This is what it's all about.
This is what it's all about. We're moments away from getting inside the stage and getting ready to launch the Fortnite World Cup Solos competition.
100 of the best players, every single one is be here. Are you ready for the Fortnite World Cup Finals? Let's start the show!
そんでマシュメロ来た神
What's up, Fortnite World Cup? How we feeling today? Come on! Let me see everybody's hands up. Come on!
待って、マシュメロのワンタイムイベントの時とさほぼ同じじゃない曲。この理論でいけば。あ、違った。あ、いやそうだ。そうか、ちょっと待って。違うか。
Yo, I just want to say thank you to Fortnite, thank you to Epic Games for having me out today. If you guys know this next song, let me hear you sing along. Let's go.
Lately, I've been thinking. I want you to be happier. When the morning comes, when we see what we've become. In the cold light of day, we're a flame in the wind of the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. 'Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends.
Sing it if you know it.
Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind. 'Cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits. I want to see you smile. No, that means I'll have to leave.
おおすげえ。Yes.いや、すげえ。
I want to see everybody's phone flashlights out right now. Everybody put your phones up right now. Put your phones up right now. Put them up. Everybody follow me like this.
Oh, マッシュウォーク。
Let's go.
うお来たね。すげえ。
I just want to say thank you again to Fortnite and good luck to all the players today competing. Have a good day.
お
会場
ねえ、おお。いやー、すげえ。マシュメロ最高。いや、だってワンタイムより好きかもしれない。
And this is the moment that we have been waiting for. 10 weeks have culminated to this point right here in New York City, Arthur Ashe Stadium. This packed house. Ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a round of applause for being here with us today. Without you, this is not possible. But now it's all about these players up on this stage. And this right here, the trophy and the title of being the Fortnite World Champion. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I want to get into these games as soon as possible, but I think we got to ramp up the excitement just a little bit more.
お疲れ様でした。もろもろじゃあ見ながら寝ます。ってことで、お疲れ様でした。海外の子遅延少ない。最後のじゃあこれでもうラストか。マッシュウォーク欲しかった。来年かな。じゃあということでお疲れ様でした。さよなら。